And I can imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile. Hardly, so I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. And what's one little line on top of the heap? They bought it, I
Most
think.
helpful.
That's how. That works out on our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as to not arouse their suspicions.
Well then.
I don't know if Kurt should do this alone. You but
Alright then. Alright then. What now? Alright then.
Let's go.
That's the way.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this? Do make yourself at home.
need a sniper at level 10. Oh.
What now?
It's convenient.
Steady effort is key. My power swells forth.
Do make yourself at home. I see. Fascinating. This right here.
So her buddy is at an elite
All
knave.
right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I want highest mate to be a ninja. This is the power of the ninja's soul.
I have retained my edge.
All right. All right. What would you care to know? That's right.
What now?
A new means of protection.
Hello. I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Paladin.
I've acquired a new power.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable. That's right.
Still don't have 5 yet.
Oh, you'll come.
All right then. Go.
Just lovely. It's all right. I'm sorry.
It's just you.
I'm very...
This is Brawlhaven. There's so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. This bone and meat, it's used as a ritual offering. Yes, it's a heart been left out to dry somewhere. Yes, we must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me.
And Paredes, I didn't intend for that too. I was thinking my customers thinking about his rituals and organs. Pots looks like anyone cares for you, Mistari. Oh, now I'm regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, and if I was just because of my excitement to see such interesting wares.
Hey,
Shouldn't worry about it too much. I've heard there are all sorts of different people in the city that makes it dangerous. Being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different, a frightening prospect. There's so many kinds of people too. Why at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. That person probably saw you or try to take advantage. What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in this town's so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me, and even though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. Ah, you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. I don't notice anything about the smell. It's so rich, there's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Should we try to follow it to a source?
This is the place.
Anyway, that's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no. There's some business here at the church.
actually...
You're curious about the smell. Ah, I see the young lady here is Mistari.
Actually,
But pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is Toya. Is it alright for me to make introductions? You perhaps one I've heard about, the one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Ah, never mind, I shan't pry. I am Hyperic. If you have an interest in sancticism, I'd love to talk further with you. If I didn't have the time to do so today, I was just about to escort over here, this child on her way home. I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room. In the sick room? Your mother's very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. What is for leaving so soon after you traveled so far? I hope you visit again, whenever you wish. I'll be waiting. Sure. Until next time. Bye-bye, Yufa and Toya. See you later. Glorse. I just didn't intend to visit a church, but I'm glad I got to speak with a follower of sancticism. I don't mind learning more about sanctists in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us, the Mistari, I mean.
well, now...
Now, would you mind me visiting this place again with me? I admit I prefer not to go inside alone.
Sure.
Of course I'll come with you.
greatly.
Thank you so much for warning me. I'll get to chant your name while I sleep so you don't forget this promise. I'm glad I invited you out. The answer world isn't as harsh toward pagans as I thought it would be.
It's strange. Until recently...
There's a chance of being filled with anxiety. Ooh, maybe there's something a little off about this church. I might be imagining things. I'm sorry, it's gotten quite late. We should start heading back.
Hey,
Alright, let's go, Juno. Thanks, I'll take a Brawlhaven. Mind if we take the run, huh? Nope.
Nice!
Ah, the air of a coastal town is simply divine. So is the shopping for that matter.
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have? Oh, look at the whole list. Clothes and perfume to start. A lady has expenses. Rent is surely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Then,
So shall we, old Captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I should require both escort and porter duties of you. Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juno? Would you sing a song for me?
yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Da-da-da-da, da-na-na. Thank you!
Thank you. I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juno. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Well, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. What? Why the face? I could be playing nice, you know. The little girl was Nydia, just like me.
Sure.
Were you two really talking about singing? Well, I suppose it's Norman telling you. Me and Nydia have some secret stuff going on. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, vicious cowards, true or swindlers. See, we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. This makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in it. We train in it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure the girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If even for a fleeting moment I could lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'm glad they sing mine out. So the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh, I think it's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. Rumors are true. How fortune smiles. Phew, think we're safe here? Well, I got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juno? My name's Kappa. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city. Might have a moment of your time? You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers. As such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I had the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities. I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. You'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Though our coffers are not so deep as a church, we would pay you. Well, let's not quibble. I'll do it. Oh, sorry, I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take them up on the offer. It should be fine as long as they don't delay us, right?
Sure.
I don't think it'll interfere with their plans. You should do it.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful the festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. As she will make sure you have a front row seat as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should.
Things have gotten fun.
After battle, all members require... Oh, we get MP! But I'm afraid that's quite extend my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. Oh my gosh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die.
Okay. Looks listen on both platforms. Yay!
Well then.
Lovely.
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
Where's my clothes? And hopefully there's more things such my list and maybe I could sell more. Yay!
Okay then. I shall. What?
Well,
That is. Yeah.
all right.
Thank you.
Oh,
Come check progress of the lands. We now work on this, but as you can see, yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's what's this? Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you. See, baby, talking the relics. Never cease to amaze me no matter how much I study them. These relics use a power that interferes directly with the fundamental elements of matter. I see. So if you harness the colossal heat, generate that point. I hear it, by my Satan down, I hear it. The whispers of ancient civilization. The secrets murmured in hushed reverence. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, strike me down. There are really all kinds of relics out there. Even give me a thunderclap of inspiration even when I'm at a low point. Something's bothering you. You want to talk about it? When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me is all. It's not wondering these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear. Remember when I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days, back when I was still a young man? I decided to prove my own flight theory and botched it spectacularly. Once I healed from an ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose those to adapt to another flight plan. First of all, the people I thought friends and supporters quietly took to leave me one by one. Seeing my colleagues change their tune as easily as a coin flip made me realize how frightening people are. What I fear most, though, is the coward I become.
You're right.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration in the unknown, you tend to favor the path that's safe, secure, and least rescue.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, we won't disappear on you. I suppose so, but I think about it rationally, I doubt any of you would abandon me, especially if you're stuck on this relic hunt so far, huh? Exactly, you're a trusted engineer. I don't know what we'd do without you. Goes to show, can't let old age sour your outlook, huh? Thank you both. Oh, I do love you.
Oh, come on.
Oh, well, glad to hear you're feeling better, right? Oh, bless her. I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be struggling with you a lot. I met you a lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more,
I'll do
No,
it.
perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you as my second lease on life. I'll make a for all that wasted youth in no time flat.
Ah, for the blessings of youth. The truth is,
If we're told the relics are really starting to come together, thanks to you, I get the strangest sense that this gadget could generate untold levels of power. And the size of my palm enough to power 1,000 Goblin Runner engines, even more, I dare say. This is complete. Not even the stars would feel like such a faraway dream, though the hinges on you of all finding all those relics. Well, with that said, I'm counting you to bring a new relic for a new flash of inspiration.
This one's important.
now then.
Alright, now I'm finding fit again. It's time for some maintenance. Yes, maintenance. You'll be letting me a hand, of course.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
About the currents.
Raid tomorrow. Seems the tide has come down, so we'll be able to set up for Altaberry soon. Oh. Considering Fidelis is on the men, how we spend the rest of the day helping people out? Next is a suggestion. We should pay those who've done so much for us. When I heard out there supporting the future, after all. I shall accompany you. This I'm quite sure to be most useful. Veeks, you're done for tonight, right?
So?
Uh,
Lovely. It's all right.
depends. You want to end? I mean, I can keep going if you want me to.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. We came to the front of the tower having heard that Peric was living there.
Well, now,
I always watch you too. That's a good point. Secretary Peric, what are you doing at a tavern? I've gone to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time. Told me lots of nice things today for the first time ever. They say I dance really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Ooh, can you teach it me someday? Yeah, of course.
Well then.
You'll teach me too, won't you? Alright, the first thing is clear your mind and steady your spirit. Mr. Peric, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. And you may, as long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now,
Now then, this visit indicates you like to hear more of Scepticism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? That's the basics, a bit here and there. Let's begin with the core of our beliefs. In Scepticism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers with a selfless heart, that is. A selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. Despite take the hands of our God in our own to confront difficulties, yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. Well, that is an intriguing belief. What are those who haven't yet the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices. Oh, it's time to visit Mama. Mr. Hyperion, can we go do this talk at the church? Let's go.
Well,
Pardon me, Sir Hyperion. What kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with? Concern touches my heart. You're a kind person, Miss Yufa. I was just to lost both my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and Terry gonna convert?
indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert. Your wish to do so. We're glad I accept you to our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what I... We decide our own faith. Nothing's for certain anyway. I see. That's unfortunate to hear, then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it's through sancticism we find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. No, then I hate to cut this short, but I need it elsewhere. Alright, thank you very much for your time. If I teach my dance next time, okay? That's unexpected. Converting was never so much as I thought it had.
Sure.
Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe. You're right about that. In fact, since I'm no longer your sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperion was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that's sancticism. I feel like I better understand sancticism now that I've experienced it myself. I could have done that without you. Give me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side.
I see it is my turn to test my mettle.
Ah, I'm sure that's the wind. Ah, there's that smell again. I'm sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back here to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease. Alright. Vix, you're good for more stream, right? We're about to enter another, like, the next chapter, as it were.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
That's nothing. Just thinking.
100% up to you.
You're still feeling
You can
unwell,
stop
are
if
you?
you want.
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
Well, we're stuck in cutscene hell
'Cause
anyway.
I remember.
We'll see how long this goes.
You went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was
I'm
a
only
human
informed
that
his
wounded
wife because
him.
our family sucks.
Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know,
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-borne symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So I
never asked.
Don't worry about it. It won't be annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Noctis, thank you so much for today. Greatest welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Tiffany. Call me Tiffany. Very stream is currently making a recording over 2.5 hours long. Welcome.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way.
How was Fee Night?
Aren't you Cinderella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her, and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Ontario. Having been invited, I was in the area.
This is a 24-hour stream. Oh, it's getting longer at this
I
rate.
hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember
We're
us?
currently stuck in
Of course.
cutscene hell.
This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look.
It just said Princess Bride.
I
One
can see you had an
eternity
expert looking after you
later.
already.
Thank
Physically,
you,
you're as well as anyone could
Calliphy.
ask.
Thank you guys for the beats.
Fidel,
Yeah, this is taking 10
is
years.
there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see.
Thank you
Then
for the lurk,
you should be fine.
Noctis.
Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes. That's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you're committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before...
Oh, that makes a lot of
I won't try to stop
sense.
you, but be careful down the road, all right?
Yes. Understood.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh, You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Sent Rilla back with teleportation magic.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head berries in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
But they couldn't read.
Oh, sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. The dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Well then, we're to be departing today, but what's to say here about a festival on the island? The others all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
Village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the ties, I believe we can still make it by the deadline, even if we leave tomorrow. Festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue set alight in a ceremonial bonfire, so that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain party with tonight, I wonder? Oh, it's telling me to save. Okay. So this will be where we call it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. That was a very long recording. Man, we streamed a lot today. Jesus. No crying, it's already 12:40 a.m. And the game literally gave us a forced save point. We'll be doing a lot more metaphor next week. See you guys later. Janet.